Hello, I am here today to teach you how to use the Envoy companion app so that you're able to successfully change statuses while on rides and able to accept new rides in our available rides portal. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put the email down that you have set up in our file system as the username. You do not have a password yet, so you're going to go ahead and hit the Forgot Password option, and it's going to prompt you to send a temporary password to your mobile device. You're going to hit yes or okay, whatever the option says, and it's going to send a text message to your phone. At that point, what you're going to do is you're going to write down that password. I recommend writing it down because it doesn't actually allow you to copy and paste directly from the text message sometime. And you're going to go ahead and put that temporary password in the password section below. Once you've placed that temporary password in the password box, you're going to hit login. And it's going to prompt you to put that password in one more time and also prompt you to create a new password. You're going to have to place that new password in twice as it wants you to confirm the password below. Once you verify that you have the temporary password in correctly, as well as both iterations of your new password, you're going to hit Update Password, and it's going to give you a success icon. This page is going to be your My Trips. This is where all of the trips go that you have requested or that dispatch has assigned to you, with your permission, of course. In order to see what we have available, in the Open Trips section, you'll hit the three lines in the top left corner, you'll hit Open Trips, and you can go ahead and select which day you'd like at the top calendar view to see what we have available. Once you have the trip, what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to click the icon in the top right, that is the icon of a phone, to call the client the day or the night before. You're going to introduce yourself, let them know what type of vehicle you'll be pulling up in, just so that they can know who's going to be picking them up the next day. Once you make that phone call, whether they answer or not, you'll hit the green button down at the bottom, and you'll hit Driver Confirmed. On Android, this button will say Change Status. After you've confirmed the trip, the Reject Trip button will actually disappear. This is because now you have confirmed the trip details, and you've made a commitment both to the company and for the client to go ahead and complete these services. Once you leave your home the next day to pick up the client, you'll go ahead and hit the green Change Status button here, and you'll go to En route. That tells our dispatch team that you are on your way to pick the client up. Once you have arrived, you'll hit that Change Status button one more time, and you'll hit to On Location. This means that you are there to pick the client up, and generally this is the point where you're walking up to the door to knock, or you're walking into the facility to pick the client up after an appointment. So you'll hit On Location, and you'll get that success icon. Keep in mind you must be on location in order to actually switch to On Location. If you're not there, it will not let you switch. Now that you're on location, once you get the client into your car, you'll go ahead and switch to On Board. This means the client's in your vehicle, they are seat belted up, and you are headed to the destination, whether that destination is the appointment or the home address. This is the point where you are returning them to that location. Once you arrive at the destination, if it's an extended wait trip, you're going to switch to waiting. Notice that the icon says go on board when you start the return trip. So at this point, the client is in their appointment. You are waiting on location for them to come out. Once they come back out, you'll hit that Change Status button, go to On Board, and then you'll take them back home. If it's a one-way trip, it's a lot more simple. Once you get them on board, you take them to the destination where they're going to, your job is done. Once they're inside, you'll go ahead and hit Change Status, and you'll hit Dropped. Once the trip is dropped, you no longer have to worry about it. Your job is done. Now that we've gone over how to change statuses on the Envoy companion app, how to accept new trips out of the Open Trips portal, I just want to hit on the fact that communication is absolutely essential to performing effective in this role. Make sure you are actively communicating with the dispatch team about your status if the app does not allow you to change your status. For example, if you get an error message when you're going on location, or maybe you accidentally forget to hit the En route button when you're on your way to pick a client up, make sure that you are effectively communicating with the dispatch team, as that is the only way they know you are effectively doing the job correctly, is by you changing your statuses on the app. So please, if the dispatch team calls you or texts you, make sure that you do respond in a timely manner to make sure that the dispatch team knows you are performing the job correctly.